Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Rose. I hope that you all have been doing really well and that your school year has just been working out to the best that it possibly can be. I am in it. This is week 3 that I just wrapped up. And so I'm finally feeling like I'm getting into a routine. I'm not gonna lie. It's always hard every year because you have a new schedule, and so getting into a routine and a groove, and I feel like I'm finally there. So that's why you're getting a video today. And that video is gonna be what is in my teacher bag. This is a very different kind of video for me. I never really thought about doing something like this until I started watching other teachers share what was in their bag, obviously on YouTube, and I figured why not just share mine, because everyone walks around with something different. And so I like the idea of just knowing what do we think is important and practical that we're taking with us every single day to work. So let's get right into that video. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. You can like after you see the video. Okay, so here is my teacher bag, aka my book bag. Now, it's fairly simple. I will say I don't even know the brand. I got it from a street market, like a fair that was happening by my house, and I ended up just buying it because I have gone through so many different teacher bags throughout the course of my career. I've tried purses on my shoulder. I've used book bags with really thin straps that just didn't work out. And because I take public transportation to work, I've said this before, my ride is about 45 minutes to an hour depending on if there are train delays or if I'm running late. And so I needed something that was going to be as comfortable as possible. And my first couple of years I would use purses, and after a while I would just have the worst back pain because I do carry my laptop with me to work. So I had to ditch the purses because it wasn't effective for me. Maybe if I was driving, why not? But for sure, I have just through trial and error figured out which style of bag works for me, and I really like this one with the thick straps, and they're sturdy, so it really does give me a lot of support on my shoulder, and I don't feel like all of my weight is actually on my shoulder. It balances it out really well. If I can find this one, I will definitely try to link it, but I do know that Amazon obviously has a lot of these on their site, but I will try to look around and see if there's an actual tag somewhere, and if I find it by some miracle, I will definitely post it. So what exactly is in this bag? The first thing I want to start with is my front pocket, because I feel like this is like my girly pocket almost. Like these are all my non-teacher related things that I just have to have with me. So let me show you guys what is in that front pocket. And a few things here. So, oh yeah, oh my god, okay, here we go. All right, first things first, I always have a mirror with me. I don't know about you, but I'm so self-conscious about always having things in my teeth. Maybe because I do always have things in my teeth. And so I definitely need a mirror just to check myself really quick, especially when I have a class after lunch, because I do not want to be embarrassed. You already know kids will call you out for everything. So I have a mirror. Again, I did call this the girly section. So I have a lip liner and a gloss. This is actually the combo that I have on right now. I do like the idea of like pink lips and a gloss for work. It's just girly and it's a lot more natural. So I'll share with you what I have. And this is a Wet n Wild lip liner. I actually don't know the color, but it's a pink lip liner. If I find it, I will definitely put it in the description bar. And then this is, I've talked about this brand all the time, Persona Cosmetics, and this is their gloss in pink. It's a really pretty color. It's not sticky, and so I do like wearing this throughout the day. If for whatever reason a gloss is just not cutting it, I do also walk around with chapstick. We talk a lot for our profession. We're walking around all the time if we're not drinking enough water, and so I do find that my lips get really dry, and so just throwing on some chapstick is a must, especially when the weather starts getting a lot colder. And what else do I have in here? I have a scrunchie. I mean, I do go to work when my hair is like not always looking the greatest, and so sometimes I'm just always getting hot, and if I feel like I just want to put up my hair, I'm getting bothered and I'm annoyed, I'll definitely just throw the scrunchie on. And one last thing, I also have my Metro card. Just easy access so that when I swipe my card, I could put it back in my book bag. I am the queen of losing Metro cards. I used to leave them in the back of my jeans or in my coat, and then I would forget them, or I would leave the house without it, and then that would make me late running back. So it's just really easy. This is the place for my Metro card. I put it there in the front when I'm no longer using it. Okay. Let me put the scrunchie back. Almost forgot it. Oh, and I also didn't mention perfume. I always have this little travel size perfume. I spoke to you all in my current favorites video that I was obsessed with a lot of the perfumes from Zara, and this one is by far, this is the rose scent that I had mentioned to you all, and this one is just a really nice scent for the day. And again, in my other video, I spoke about like how I needed scents for the classroom, and there's a body odor, but you know, even you, if we're gonna be real, you're running around all the time, and so I like this to just like freshen up really quickly if I'm like, I don't know, like it's been a long day. So definitely this is a must-have in my teacher bag. Again, I have so many of these, I put them everywhere, so I do have one in my purse, one in my teacher bag, and that is a nice lifesaver, especially for extended days. If it's parent and teacher conference, back to school night, maybe you're staying for the talent show, you already know, and that is like, you're good. Now let's get inside, because I have a lot of things in here that I use on a, I don't want to say daily basis, but I definitely bring them with me. So the first thing that I want to mention is a pack of tissues. So I get seasonal allergies pretty badly, and I'm constantly sneezing or my nose is running, and so just having a pack of tissues with me is a huge necessity, especially now with the weather change, because I don't want to get caught needing a tissue, or for me, if I am constantly sneezing, I will not stop sneezing until I have to blow my nose. So tissue for sure. I have my AirPods in here. I should actually take some stuff out so I can follow it. How do you do this? All right, AirPods in here, Post-it notes for random stuff. I have a purple pen. So this is a glasses cleaner, like eyeglasses cleaner. I'm a really big stickler with that. When I do wear my eyeglasses to work, anytime there's like a little bit of a smudge, it is such a distraction. I feel like that's the only thing I'm looking at. So I definitely walk around with this to make sure that I can just always clean my glasses. And of course, well, not of course, I didn't even know this was here, but mascara. I guess for those times when I'm on the go and I don't have time to do my mascara at home. So I'll put that all back. And then something else I have here are these drinks. These are glucose shots. I've mentioned before in a previous video, I said it very quickly that I am a type 1 diabetic, and so my blood sugars, especially with this job, they're always all over the place. Either I'm really high because of stress, or I'm really low because I'm always walking around. And so this is really good for emergencies. I try not to use this unless I'm like in the classroom and I really don't feel well. This will help boost up my sugars very, very quickly. And if you know someone that is a type 1 diabetic, or if you are, and this is just good for emergencies, and I get these from Rite Aid. You can also buy a large pack on Amazon. They're just called glucose shots, and they are just good. I do have peace of mind when I know that I have one of these with me in my bag. Okay, I have my glucose monitor. Again, I have this with me every single time. I have multiple, so I can keep one with me in every bag, because it is annoying to always go back and forth. I obviously would bring my wallet with me. I'm not going to show you that. My wallet would be in my bag. Now, next thing I want to talk about is this teacher planner. So a coworker of mine knows that I'm obsessed with planners, and she shared this company with me called Plum Paper. They specifically cater to teacher planners, and you can customize them. So this was the pattern that I chose, and my name is also customized on the bottom. It's just so pretty. You can decide if you want a 6-month planner or if you want the entire year, but it is just a beautiful planner. I love the colors. It's so fun. Every month is organized by goals. If there are certain birthdays or events that you want to remember, specific things for that month. And then there's also a section that's called My Classes. So you can put specific goals for your classes. And I like this because it's nice to just always refer back to it every year, especially if your administration asks you to make goals. I think that it's just a nice place to then transfer all of that information onto, again, something that I'm gonna have with me often. Inside of the teacher planner, there are sections depending on the one that you choose. By the way, this is not sponsored. I've actually never been sponsored by a company before, but depending on the one that you choose, you can either customize the classes that you have, or they will already have them pre-made for you. So you can choose that. And then lastly, what I think is also really cute is that no planner is complete without a bunch of stickers. And so you do get to purchase stickers as well. So if you want additional ones, you can also purchase stickers. I do not bring this planner with me every day, if I'm being honest, because the book bag can just get heavy, and to carry all of this weight every single day is just not realistic for my back. But I do bring this with me on Mondays when I have department meetings, and I also bring them on Wednesdays when my school does PDs. So for days that I know we're gonna have meetings where they're gonna give a lot of information, things that I need to be updated on, I will bring this planner. Last thing that I have with me, yeah, wow, we got through this fast. Okay, is my Macbook. So first of all, this is a case that I just purchased from Amazon, nothing special, but I do like to have something where I can keep my Mac safe. And it's also a lot easier when I'm at work to just pack everything in here, and I end up just taking this with me instead of, instead of always having to like trek around my backpack. So this is a little, obvious, but my MacBook is in here. It's not the Air, it's just the regular MacBook. These are Post-its sticking out, of course. Are you really a teacher if you don't have Post-its everywhere? And then inside of there, I also have the charger for it. I also have the USB plug. We can project, or what is called VCast, or mirror our screen onto what we use at work. But for whatever reason, if the internet is down, then I like to just have this as a backup so that I know I can always just be prepared. And then of course, Expo markers. We have whiteboards at my job, and then a random pencil that's not even sharpened. So that is what is inside of the laptop case. For me, I want to make sure that I pack essentials and that I also pack light. So this is what I would use every single day. Also, again, my blood sugar stuff, and then the random like beauty things, because it's a part of who I am. So if there's anything that you're interested in that I had here with me, I will definitely link all of those things down below. I feel like this was a little like underwhelming in a sense, but it is just the stuff that I bring with me every single day to work. This is my teacher bag, compact and also just minimalistic. I'm not really into having a million things with me and trying to prove that I use all of these things. Like, this is legitimately what I take with me every single day, and I'm not a fan of just like having too much. I want to be able to know what I have, that I can find it right away. And so this is everything that is in my teacher bag. So I hope that you guys liked. Why don't you share what's in your teacher bag? I will say I am a little bit stubborn when it comes to changing things up, or when it comes to trying new things. So definitely share what you have in your bag that you feel is an essential, or if we have some common interest with the things in my bag, definitely let me know that as well. And that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next video. Again, do not forget to like and to subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so that you know when I upload my next video.